Barbie was the original, like, totally unrealistic proportions and sexiness, because they're doing that with Lola Bunny now. So Lola's been de-sexified, desexualized for Space Jam 2. You shake your head, Rudy?
That's bullshit.
It's a crying shame,
I think it's
man.
bullshit. I love
Yeah,
Lola
it's-
Bunny.
it's-
Lola Bunny's so hot. That's like
the
a
thing
you
about
talk about.
cartoons, like the same reason why like the guys have huge muscles and the girls have tiny waists, is because like you don't want real cartoons.
It's a
Imagine
fantasy.
that.
They're
Like,
exaggerated and
Yeah.
ridiculous. That's
Right.
the whole point of them.
They're
Right.
made to jerk off to. Like,
How am I supposed to jerk off to Lola now? She looks frumpy as shit. Yeah, Lola is now like she has no chest. She has a sports bra on. She's got like long basketball shorts.
She's frumpy.
compression
She looks
shorts.
frumpy.
Yeah, she does look frumpy.
Lola has a body like Captain. We said that.
Yeah, so that's what I looked
little
like
bit.
when I used to play basketball. Like nobody wants to jerk off to that.
All of a sudden, no one's having a good time.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
No one
Honestly,
in the
your tweet
crowd's
yesterday
having a
where you
good
said
time.
like it's sexist to like sex her down.
Yes.
I'm kind of with you on
Yo,
everything.
you can
like
be
I'm like, what the
sexy
fuck?
and play
Like, why
ball,
not?
you
Yeah,
know?
why can't she
And
be a
then-
hot bitch? She was I liked her more because I respected how well she played and was so hot.
She
I was
walked
like,
in
oh,
the
she's so cool,
gym
she has
and
it
was
all.
like, she had all the men like falling over themselves, and then she
Yeah.
fucked them up. Like that's the best package. That's
It's
the full
amazing.
package.
It also went beyond that. I mean, it was her vibe. It was
Totally
the way
vibe.
she walked,
So
the way
cool.
she commanded a room.
totally vibey, bro. She was on a wave, man.
Rudy mentions vibes more often
10 times a day.
Anyone else mentions anything.
No, I'm a user of 3G.
That's a vibe.
I haven't been
Denver,
doing vibes a
and I
lot
used
lately too, to
3G.
be
it
honest.
was also pretty cool that Lola was going back and finishing her master's degree.
What?
That
Yeah,
is
just a
cool.
little fact.
Oh, wow, that's
While she
really-
was doing sports, she was also finishing her master's at
See,
USC.
she got brains. She's
What
got
did she
tits,
study?
ass,
brains,
brains,
What did she
and
study?
athletics.
and the
Theater.
jumper. Like she's
got
the
it all
full
going
fucking
on.
package,
Yeah.
man. That you know,
Is
you
Lola
can be
Bunny
sexy
the
and
ideal
be-
woman?
For real. She's like you can't. I said jokingly, but kind of not. I was like, what? You can't be sexy and be an athlete, or you can't be an athlete if you're sexy. And some girl tweeted me being like, yeah, because like when we're playing sports, we're in push-up bras and short shorts. And I was like, oh, so now we're gonna talk about the sports where you're playing with bunny rabbits and aliens. Like we are not talking about a realistic basketball
Also,
game here,
she
folks.
was playing sports not in slutty clothes. Every single gym class you went to, you purposely dressed
Those
slutty 'cause you were a
Sophie
gym
ones
class. Yeah, the
rolled
Sophie
up,
shorts rolled at
pulled
least
up.
3 times.
Dude, the
at
Sophie,
least 3.
the Sophie shorts
Sophie
rolled
shorts are
up
the
until they
greatest.
basically were just a waistband.
They were. You
like,
could roll the whole shorts. Like,
Yeah,
that was
those were.
Where you could
those were
see where the ass
primo.
cheek like started.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
did
yes,
we
yes.
like
Girl.
You only had
that?
one roll of Sophie. Like if you could see the white exposed, it wasn't rolled enough. It had to be at least twice. Sophie, Soffee is how it was
They're
spelled.
like,
But it was
uh,
like it was like
They're
a,
like model shorts. They're not like
Yeah.
fancy
They're
at all.
they're like cotton shorts, but you
Yeah.
would roll them. People would wear
Yeah.
them for like cheerleading and stuff, or
Oh,
they're
okay,
like
I know
sports.
what you're
I would
talking
imagine you
You
can
would
get
roll
like
them.
10 for like $12.99 sort of thing. Like
Yeah.
they're
we
like
get in
not
trouble sometimes
fancy
for
at all.
wearing them to gym. Like sometimes it'd be like,
You sluts,
your
go put
shorts
them
are
in.
too rolled, or
Yeah.
like unroll your shorts all the way.
Well,
It's
that's what
always
was
that.
funny is they weren't just naturally short. They were normal lengths, and then these hoes were just like, you know.
But they were made
Hey,
to roll up. Like they literally had a banded situation that you could roll, and most of them
Like,
would
you
have like
could, but you
words
didn't
on
have
the
to, you
on
hoe.
the band. Like if you unrolled it,
Oh,
it had to say
really?
like
Okay, then
cheer
that
or like
is-
bitch
yeah,
or
well,
like
that's-
whatever.
Bitch.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
cheer,
Slut.
like cheerleading.
Oh, cheer, they said cheater.
If you roll them, it
cheer,
says, this one
like-
says anal.
No, but it always was like you could get whatever you wanted. On the back, they would have them. They'd be
but
like
I think that was
Juicy
after.
Couture. I think had
I think
them.
that became a thing.
It was like a trend.
I think originally they were like, these
But they
are
were
just
just slutty
athletic
shorts.
shorts.
Yeah.
And then
Did your
girls-
schools have like strict dress codes or anything like that? Because I
Yeah.
feel like mine didn't at all.
dude.
Did
We
you have
didn't
the
get
spaghetti
shit
strap?
before.
I think we had a
Kinda.
spaghetti straps, you know,
Yeah, we were
problem
on spaghetti straps
once.
or
That was
short
it.
shorts. That was basically.
I don't think we ever had short
Had to be
shorts.
3 fingers, and it had to be touching your arms
Yeah.
by your
And
side.
that's what girls.
Which
girls
is
would be
crazy.
Like this,
Well, I'd be like this. Also, I
Yeah.
get in trouble every fucking day because my arms go down to my knees, basically.
Yeah.
So I can't.
Yeah.
I was in trouble constantly for short shorts.
Kelly was like, well, I guess I'm
Yeah,
wearing a
and I
full
got,
body.
I wore one day. Oh my god, I was in creative writing class, and my friend that was there with me at the time, we were wearing the same shorts, but obviously like different sizes. She was way shorter than me. I like got in trouble
Switched?
in the hallway. No, I got in trouble in the hallway for my shorts, and I came to class, and she was wearing the same ones, and I was like, will you come with me to like fight about this?
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, for sure. And I was like, how come Katie's not getting in trouble and I'm getting in trouble?
You got
for
that
these
seats.
shorts? And then she was like,
Because the president,
vice
the principal was like,
was
because you're a tall bitch.
all right, well, fine. She was like, well, fine, fine. And I was like, we're wearing the same shorts. Like, just because I'm taller doesn't mean I can't wear these shorts.
Ooh, you can't. Yeah,
worked
that's.
So I was watching that Amy Poehler, the
prejudice.
new Amy Poehler movie Moxie, and like the girl, that's all right. It's a little heavy, but she, one of the girls gets sent home for like her bra strap showing. I'm like, people in my school had that showing all the time. No one ever got.
We
sent
had a
home.
lot of like slutty girls running around that
I feel
nobody
like it
seemed to
depended
stop.
who you're teaching. And in the hallways is where people get picked off for dress code stuff. But in class,
I
teachers
think,
didn't really
yo,
snitch.
if I think back to like, I always say this when I think back to thinking about my teachers, because I used to think of them as like these authoritative figures who were like so smart and important, and they were probably just like a 28-year-old like hungover dude, like whatever. So like the thought of being like a teacher in the hallway and being like, "You're too slutty," like,
Oh my God,
like
I know.
that's what like they're seeing, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I can see your bra strap and your shorts are too short. It's like, what are you looking at, dude?
Yeah,
The people that like
no.
enforce it, like the principal, when you're
Yes.
like, they're like measuring it and like looking. Yeah, they're.
That's
yeah.
it's almost
Yeah.
like what the argument we used to do with Howitzer, where it was like Dave made a joke because he just sees this kid and wants to make a joke. You look at that kid and you make it like sexual in your head. That's on you,
Yeah,
brother.
it-
It's like when you try to. It's like the pop-ups.
I feel like that one was always like, well, you zoomed in on a kid's dick.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a bit
Maybe not
extreme.
quite
But
the
I
same.
do think like when you see something in your immediate
I mean,
thing,
I
it's
agree
like
with
sex.
both,
it's
but
like
I just
the-
like,
Yeah.
I don't think the sexual argument works on that one
Yeah.
in particular.
It's like these dudes that are so against gay people, but they're like closeted homophobes,
Right,
and
it's
they're,
like,
that's why
what's
they're
in
going
your
so
head all
hard.
the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Right. But the like for me to get involved with that, where like you potentially might be calling a parent or something, and then like you're the gym teacher and you have to be like, yep, your daughter's got too slutty of clothes for me. It's like, I'm not. That is not what I'm here to like teach you to play kickball. That's fucking it.
Is Matthew
Yeah.
McConaughey the gym teacher? Because I will show my bra straps to him all the time. That's what it sounds like.
The Lola Bunny thing though was like right before TMZ put out that like Warner Brothers. How funny is it to think that Warner Brothers had like an official meeting like that too?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Like
Right.
movie execs being like,
Ridiculous. Absurd.
she's too fucking hot. Like kids
Yeah,
are jerking
it's
off.
a
That
victim
meeting
of
had to
her own
happen.
creation. They
Did-
made her
Yeah.
too. She was overpowered.
Yeah, I mean, she was. Do you remember the first like movie? She walked in the gym and they played this music and she was like,
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
intoxicating.
That's
Right.
what I'm saying.
All
I feel
right.
like they took away from her. And now
Yeah.
she's just like Joe Blow on the street. I'm like, what do you
Yeah.
mean? She was
They
like the
made her
star
Plain
of the
Jane,
fucking
yeah.
show.
Disney
And she was
owned
a,
it and it empowered
she was
her.
a
and
girl
then-
and she was cooler than
Yeah.
everybody. Like it was. I
Kelly,
love Lola
you should
Bunny.
like write a blog and lead
Maybe
the
I
charge.
should. Maybe I should.
I say it and I'm a creep. Kelly says it and she's a feminist hero.
Did they change
true.
any other
I love
characters?
Lola
all weirded
Bunny.
out when I want to fuck a bunny. I don't care.
I hope that this like causes
Let's see if we
a
can weird it out,
like
'cause I want to.
decade-long like overcorrection every time. We're like,
Yeah.
like in like 7 years when they make Space Jam again, they're gonna be like, listen guys, like that was.
She's gonna be
stupid."
naked as
Yeah.
hell.
We're gonna make her super.
Yeah,
She's
she's wearing
gonna
a big
fuck
city
everybody.
towel on the court.
6-inch nips
Yeah.
popping through.
Yeah.
Like 10 years from there, they're gonna be like, listen, that was.
We just keep going
Like
back and
facial
forth.
straps and everything.
Exactly. Yeah,
Space
yeah.
Jam will be like the barometer for where
And then there's gonna
society
be
is.
like people on YouTube in 20 years like S-tiering like all the Lola Bunnies.
Yo,
Yeah.
and Lola has always been that bitch. She's the hottest. My
She's so
top
hot.
four was Ariel, Jasmine, Lola, and Jessica Rabbit.
You had too many humans there, man. Need more animals.
Who's the
You need
girl
Roxy
in,
from
Hercules?
What's
McGarrett.
Meg.
She's like
Goofy movie.
she's like on the bubble. From
Oh,
that.
she's great.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen
The
her.
Hercules girl was
Meg.
awesome.
Meg was awesome.
Meg
Yeah,
is
too.
one
she
of
was
my
great.
favorites.
She was
Great
a
song.
little,
She's such a sour
she
puss.
was-
That's why I love her so much. She comes through and she's just like a total sarcastic,
Yeah.
monotone bitch. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that's my girl.
Yeah,
she was
Right
cool.
there.
She's cool.
Yeah,
What is she
she's-
called?
she's
Golden
a-
Boy?
Huh?
Oh, Golden Boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
She was
Golden
very,
Boy.
very
She's so
slender.
unimpressed by
She was a
Hercules.
tall, slender, sassy bitch,
Yeah,
and Kelly
yeah,
likes her.
obviously.
No fucking
Love her.
kidding.
She's
Yeah,
so
on James
unimpressed by
Woods'
Hercules.
Hades.
Dumb
It was
shit.
so funny.
Yeah.
Her and Lola are the only two I can actually like really remember.
Who?
Yeah, I don't know anyone. I don't even
Yeah.
know Meg.
Lois Griffin.
I know Ariel and Jasmine, obviously, like the classics.
Hercules was actually I watched Hercules like recently for the first time ever. People told me like that's like one of the classics, and I thought of that as like later. It's pretty good. It's a good one.
awesome.
Hercules is so funny.
Hercules is
Gospel
way
Truth.
underrated.
Danny, it's got
dude.
Danny
Awesome
DeVito.
song.
Can't.
DeVito?
The Gospel
DeVito
Truth is
the
great.
voice of the
the
half
satyr, yeah.
lamb goat man.
Yeah,
It's,
he's really
yeah, it has a Bomb
Chiron?
Squad cast. It's good. I got seal of approval.
We asked Jackie this on the podcast. Did you have crushes on like guy cartoons?
Yes.
I thought.
Wait,
like,
okay, wait.
well,
Tell me this.
yeah.
Tell me this.
So
Tell me this
Hercules,
first.
Prince Eric is my number one.
Right.
Because I
Who's
thought it was
Prince
Ariel,
Eric?
so Prince Eric is
Ariel.
Ariel's.
Ariel's
Wait,
got
did you like the Fox Robin Hood?
Looks like the
because
cartoon.
I
Yeah.
found there's a huge contingent of people, women that are obsessed with the Fox Robin Hood.
He's got
I don't know.
swagger.
Yeah.
Fox is
I
cool.
don't know
wanna
if I
fuck
know
with Fox
Fox
for sure.
Robin Hood. I feel like I'm.
Robin
I
Hood,
feel like I'm.
Robin Hood and
like
Sword in the
missed-
Stone are my fucking two. I mean, I'm old as shit. Nobody knows those ones, but
Yeah.
those are like my favorite Disney movies ever. And Robin Hood was like that dude.
You know what I just recently watched for the first time ever is The Princess and the Frog. I can't believe I didn't
Princess
watch
and
it
the
until
Frog.
now, but
That's 'cause
it's
you're
actually
racist, so.
right. It's actually very funny, very good, and the lead male in that is super hot. Like he's
Who is it?
he's like from France. It's a cartoon, so he's like from France, and
There really actually might be some
I don't
talk,
know. He's
like, when
like
people
he's
like,
like
it's
dark
racist,
skin,
it
dark
probably
hair,
is.
dark eyes, but he's like charismatic and has a French accent. So I'm like, ooh, who are you?
man.
Like you're
that movie
so
gets,
cute.
well, it's like
She's the first like
It's
black
like a black
princess.
story.
and like it gets no love,
Tiana.
and it's like never talked about. And I was like, they might have a point
It's
because
a
no one
really
ever
good
knows
movie.
anything about
Yeah.
it, and it's a really.
My brother bitched me out. My brother was like, "How have you not seen Princess and the Frog?" I was like, "I don't know. I've seen every other Disney movie," and he made me watch
So
it. And I was
is
like,
it the newer one?
No, it's old.
"No, it's from like
Probably over 10 years ago now.
2010, I
Yeah.
would say."
It's a lot of it's
I would
popping
classify
up.
2010 as newer.
It's
Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah. I
Oh,
thought you meant,
sure.
like,
It's not a
the-
classic.
Yeah.
But it's like for Black
on
History Month. It was on like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Netflix
Something
playlist and
Orleans
stuff. It
based.
comes up.
Do they
I
still
think-
do the Disney Vault with like
That-
new things?
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
All right,
True,
well,
that's-
I don't know now with Disney Plus. Like,
I
do
think
they?
it's out now.
Oh,
I
so
think with the Plus you can just.
Raya and the
watch it.
Last Dragon is just dropped today. You can do premiere access on that if you have Disney Plus. It's awesome.
What
What
is
is
it?
it?
Awesome.
Raya?
Think Raya and the Last Dragon. It's brand new. It's
Raya
Disney
and the
Disney
Last
princess
Dragon.
movie if you want to call it that. She's all action based.
Oh, I
it's
heard
like
about this.
it's so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
It is so
Is it
so
like?
cool.
Would you call it like a Disney princess though, or is it
She's-
like
It's
more
she's
of like
technically-
like Brave, but kind of different.
If you imagine like the roots of Moana, but like no musical stuff, it's all action.
Got
It's
it.
like
Ooh.
very
So that's what I
very
mean,
cool.
though.
She's
It's
a
a little bit
badass,
of a
beating the
different
shit
type,
everywhere.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
Very
awesome.
nice.
It's really good.
Very
the
nice.
the conversation we were having, we're talking about Lola, and of course we're being idiots. We're talking about like not like we had a crush on her, like we wanted to fuck Lola Bunny.
Yeah.
So yeah, well that's where
So,
you know,
like,
Jackie
of course.
was like.
Let's not get it
I mean,
twisted.
we had like crushes on boys, but like I wasn't thinking about like. Fucking.
I was thinking,
I was
like,
like, I think Kelly's probably
romance,
being like,
like-
I want to blow Prince Eric.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe not like specifically blow him, but very much I want to marry him and like be with him only. Which I
Yeah.
always, I think, growing up, knew that implied sex, but didn't know exactly what it was. I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, that's like we'll be alone,
like,
whatever that
You're like, I bet
means.
they
Close
would,
the
like,
door.
But I
they
know
would
I want to
approve
be
of
it,
me.
you know?
Like they would like approve of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
They think
no,
I was
Prince
cool.
Eric.
Prince
oh
Eric
my
was that,
God,
was that
he's
dude.
the hottest.
It
He's
is
the
kind of funny
hottest.
that like the princes are really like for all the feminist talk and everything. Like princesses have been running Disney for
Yeah, for
decades.
sure.
You know, it's always been about the girls and not
Yeah, I
about
wouldn't
the
give a
guys.
shit about Disney if not
Yeah, with the
for
exception of, like,
princesses.
Princesses,
I love-
it's
yeah.
never, you know,
I, like,
Prince
grew up in
Charming's
it,
always kind of like an
obviously, but-
afterthought. Like, it's
Yeah.
like whatever.
Oh, Prince Charming. Yeah. Who's the? Yeah. I guess Prince Charming is technically the guy who marries Cinderella. Like.
Oh, you know who?
No, that's-
John Smith. John
isn't
Smith
that-
was a weapon.
Yeah.
John Smith was
Christian
hot as
Bale.
shit. Oh, so
Yeah.
was Pocahontas.
That was Christian
though.
Bale.
No,
Was
that
it?
was Mel Gibson.
What?
Wait, you're talking about in Pocahontas, right?
Yeah.
That was Christian Bale, no?
No,
No,
I
it's
don't
Mel
know.
Gibson.
I don't
That's
know.
I would bet my life it's Mel Gibson.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Christian Bale was
I
definitely
didn't
involved.
even
He
know
def-
anyone
Christian
famous.
Bale played
Disney
John
doesn't
Smith.
usually do
in the-
famous voices, do they?
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess they do.
No, they definitely-
like fucking Robin Williams.
Dude,
and-
Hercules
Yeah.
is stacked.
Big time.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, Hercules has
Yeah.
Danny DeVito, James Woods, and it's
Yeah.
always like
Jimmy Woods
James
is
Woods
just
is-
being
is
Jimmy Woods.
Hades.
Okay.
Hades. It's so
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Gibson is John Smith. Christian Bale plays Thomas. That's where I flipped that.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't realize
I didn't
that
even
was
know-
Christian
I didn't
Bale.
know Christian
That
Bale
must have
was
been
involved.
early for him.
wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
How
like
old
this
is
is
he?
well, this is right after Newsies probably because this is
Yeah.
what is 1995.
Newsies,
so
what
it's
a movie.
Swing Kids.
I had to watch that
Yeah.
in a
He had
school.
Empire and the Empire of the Sun
Newsies?
too,
Yeah.
which was like in the late 80s. That was
Did you like
Spielberg.
Yeah, I don't really remember it.
I love Newsies.
I just remember just like cracking up every time that they would like do their little like when they'd go down the street. What do they say?
What was like the point of
here?
Newsies?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no point. They're just like
What was,
it's
like,
like
the
it's
plot?
like what's like you know what's cool is like
Oh
people
no, it was
yell
about
at
the
the
government
newspaper.
trying to
I don't know.
stifle the
Yeah.
news. It was all
Make
about
money
rich people,
for-
rich people in the government trying to like
Yeah, I
stifle
don't
the
even
news. And
remember.
the
Oh, really?
Newsies were.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's like a
remember
good
it at all.
message. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
didn't-
a,
I just
like
don't
the
it's
remember.
like a
media?
I
famous
just don't
play.
remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like super famous.
No,
The
there's, like,
movie is
here-
great because it's got Christian Bale, super young,
Yeah, I
singing
can't-
like soft songs about how he's longing to move to Santa Fe. It's like oh,
I love whenever Kelly
very
talks, where
dramatic.
she starts moving around.
That's me feeling the feelings that I'm trying to get across.
Anyway, you want another one?
Yeah,
You're
you know
so-
who
you're
else was
throwing
hot
back,
was,
baby. I
was
love
the
it.
was the
I'll
dragon
have
in
one
Shrek.
also, a beer.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, the
I
dragon in
want
Shrek
one
got
of
fucked
these.
by a donkey.
But she
Who
had
got
like a
fucked by
sexy
dragon in
The
Shrek?
dragon.
Oh, the
Yeah.
dragon.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
The girl, Eddie Murphy ends up with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been talking about Shrek so much lately.
She had an
I love that
intoxicating
movie.
presence.
She had a motherly presence
She
that
did.
I really
She had a-
liked.
Those are
she
two
was
very
super
different-
motherly, but definitely intoxicating. And do you think that she had an intoxicating presence solely because she had like big eyelashes?
She had, like, the eyelashes,
The
yeah,
minute
that
she
was
had the
it, yeah.
eyelashes, you were like, oh my god.
Kelly,
Yeah.
tell the gentleman what you learned about eyelashes a couple weeks ago.
Apparently
What did
that
I learn?
dragon is
Forget it.
trans too.
What did I learn?
That the working girls used to, the false eyelashes.
Oh my god. So in like old, I think it's like in France or somewhere in Europe in olden days, they used to use false eyelashes for working girls, like prostitutes, and they would wear them all the time. So when they were getting blowjobs and getting facials would come, it like wouldn't get in their eyes, it would get caught in their fake eyelashes. So then they would just take them off and throw them
Tongue
away,
gutters, yeah.
and they would have to deal with the problem of cum in your eyelashes, which is a problem.
96% of you motherfuckers watch these videos and aren't subscribed. Shout out to the 4%. You are good people. 4% of people are watching our clips.
That's about what I would guess the breakdown of
Good people versus bad
demographics
people?
in the world.
Yeah.
Good people versus bad people. Probably about 96% to 4.
That's
but
fair.
Be a good person.
But it's not even. I'm not even asking you to be a good person. I'm asking you to push a button.
Yeah,
I'm asking you to click a button.
you can be a bad person still, but just click
You
the
could be a
button.
piece of shit. Just click subscribe. 96% of you watch these clips and they're like, oh my God, that was a funny clip from this podcast. I liked it. And I'm just not going to help them out. The people who work to make it, the people who work to produce it, to post it, to upload it, and there's nothing from you. You're a bad person if you don't subscribe.
Be a good one.